Hi, I'm the Miserable Gamer and welcome back to ETS2. Now, I've got a job. I am working for a virtual trucking company. I went for an application with Viva Trucking and I was accepted. Apparently I was a strong candidate. Whether they say that to everybody, I don't know. But the first thing we've got to do before we can start pulling for them is we've got to get the truck sprayed up. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to lose the black and go with the company colours. So luckily we are right at a shop, so we can just roll over there. Now it's sort of reds, whites and purples, I understand. I've also messed with my my track IR, so it doesn't go any further than that now. So if I turn my head right round, it doesn't flick right back to the cabinet, to the cab at the back. So that should be a bit better, because otherwise I felt, you know, when I had to turn to look at the screen, it might have been giving you guys a bit of motion sickness. Right, so let's have a look at what skins are available. Ooh, Decepticon. Optimus. I don't think they'll look like that. Red and white. Oh, no, that's no good. That's no good. I think... Oh, I can't change that. I haven't got a lot of options here. I can't change many colours. I could use that. So I can't change any of those colours. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. I'll have to use that and use the... It's a... as they call it, a Viva Purple. Let me just pull up the... Right, so it's around there. It's not that hot pink, it's down here. Oh, is that... It's not even changing the red. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to appreciate me having military girls all over. Yeah, because you can download skins from their website. That's a metallic colour, that's no good. Right, what to do? What to do? Because that's... I thought that might change that skin, but it's not. It's only changing... That'll have to do. It'll have to do. I can't do any better than that. 10,000. Right, okay, so now we're sprayed up as best we can. We need to find a job. So look on the job market, and we're in Belfast. Let's look where we're going to go. No, I don't want something that long. That's taking us over to the Isle of Man. Is that the only way over there? That could be interesting. Drive through the Isle of Man. Okay, we'll check that. Belfast to Birmingham. Now what we do is we go to the Viva Trucking website, which I'm not going to show you just in case I upset them in any way. But we set the date. We set the start time, which is going to be 10:30. AM. Or is that start time in the game or start time? Is that game start time or? I assume it's got to be Right, so anyway, we choose a game, we choose the ETS game. Pickup city is Belfast. Which is not on here. Can we do other? Doesn't seem like they're set up for ProMods. We are going to Birmingham. Distance driven. Estimated income is 11,702. What is the cargo? The cargo is cheese. Cargo weight is 18 tons. Pickup company. I don't know who the pickup company is. Oh, is that Dracker? I'm assuming it's Dracker too. Dracker Trans. Destination is, I can't even see that. Is that just something? No, I'll have to fill that in when I get there. I can't see what that is. Special division load. No. Pickup. Now, you've got additional comments. Pickup city was Belfast. And I'll put in ProMods. Right. So we'll leave that open like that for now. And set a GPS. And say basically what this does, what it is, it's a social platform. It records. Hang on, let me put my block in so I don't slide backwards. Thank you. I would go into gear then for a second. Oh, parking brakes on. Yeah, so it records your progress in as much as sort of like money earned and that sort of thing. And then there's leaderboards. I'm joining the party quite late because there is a guy. Hey, Jesus, pal, he just drove straight into me. I did pull out on him, I admit that, but he still could have hit the brakes and slowed down. He didn't have to drive into me. Yes, there is a guy that's he's the total. The highest jobs is 67 jobs at the moment, and he's earned like something like 32 million or something like that. I don't know quite how that maths work out. 67 into. Yeah, that means he's earned hundreds of thousands per job. Yeah, I'm assuming he's using some sort of mod to boost the amount of money that he takes per job, you know? Which is a little unfair if he is. Right, Frank Market. Take job. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, so when you're joining up, it is very much like a job application process. You know, I had to fill out something like a job application form. They wanted to know a bit about me, about my history of driving. You know, how many hours I'd logged and things like that. So it was quite cool from that point of view. And they came back to me and asking for, saying I was a strong candidate. Yeah, I did put some information in on the internet form, in the web page form, but it didn't seem to go through. So I don't know if they've got a problem with their page submit or something like that. Right, so we've got 522 kilometers. So let's enter that in. Distance driven 522. I wonder if I can reset my trip. I can't see my trip at all. No, I don't think I've got a trip counter on this. I think it's just static. So I'll have to just use it off of the ETA. Got the all-important coffee. Keep me awake on this 12.5-hour drive. Yeah, so we're in Belfast at the moment. We're running ProMods 2.20, which is absolutely awesome. It is incredible. Ireland and Northern Ireland are absolutely incredible. It nice and full. My only criticism is Southern Ireland is very quiet for AI traffic for some reason. Very few people around. Yeah, very few cars around. I'll have to have a play, see if I can create a custom skin for my K100. Alright, we've got to get right over. Yeah, that's a bit better. When I look now, it doesn't go all the way over, which is really good. Where is it taking us? Why is it doubling back? Well, that's no good. I'll have to go up. Ugh. I'll have to go up there and round that roundabout and back down again. Yeah, I can't do a U-turn here, can I? That's a bit of a map crap. There's not even a point where I can do a U-turn. What's the time? 5:30. So we're going to be driving in the night again. This is a bit of a weird junction, this is. It's got traffic lights on it, but it's a right-hand turn. Doesn't really make sense, that junction. Now I want the right-hand lane because I've got to go right round the roundabout. Still telling me to do a U-turn. That's really bad pathfinding, really. Nice big roundabout, so I ain't got to worry about it. ED. Thought he was going to cut straight across in front of me then. Right, it's a nice lane discipline, keeping your lane. And then after the last junction, turn left into the inside lane. Right, so it's gone up to 538, so I'm going to increase the distance driven to compensate for that little U-turn we had to do. Oh, come on, that was yellow. It's alright. It's not like I can't afford it. Alright, so back on the motorway, back down. I'm going to drive over the Isle of Man and get, we're just cutting across, rather than having to go across and then round, we're cutting across the Isle of Man and then down that way. So we're just cutting a diagonal across the Irish Sea. Why is that? Oop. So my microphone is picking up. Ah. Didn't have it routed properly. Eek. So I forgot that I was recording and I left it routed wrong on the mixing desk. I was recording something the other day. What are you doing? Oh, you dick. Oh, this is not a good drive at the moment. Oops. Got to clutch in. Yeah, I've never made an ETS2 skin before. Be interesting. Yeek. Oh. Sorry, not concentrating. Not concentrating. It's early. Not had enough caffeine yet. lot of cars going down here for what's going to be a dead end. Ah, coach, go away. Don't like coaches. They just ram into you. I'm guessing we've got to go in here. Right. Douglas. Right, not been over the Isle of Man before. I hope it don't crash or anything. No, it had to be raining, didn't it? With my one-speed wipers. They go fast, and that's about it. Yep, I assume I'm going on this side of the road. Right, so now where are we going? Oh, we've got to go back. Oh, okay. Got to go back into the port. I thought we had to drive across Douglas to a different port. No, well, I suppose it's like driving off and getting onto a different ferry. Right, now we go to Heysham. Hopefully it's not raining here. No, it's raining. Oh, I was hoping to drive around Isle of Man a bit more, but never mind. Come on, change. Right, so about a 4-hour drive now. We're saying 260 kilometers now. Alright, I'll just have to put an estimate in. Say, oh no, it's 538. Yeah, no, that's fine. Eek! Try and stay on the road. Stay in your lane. Yeah, I've improved my lighting up there. It was very, very bright. I've got an 850 lumens light bulb up there, and it's a diffused bulb, but it's quite intense, and it would shine in my face, and I could hardly see anything. So I put a flash umbrella up around it. But then I found that it was too dark, so then I had to put a second date on. So I got 1700 lumens of light up there behind this flash umbrella, and it seems to be better. I can definitely see the screen when it's darker more than before, because it used to be sort of like having to look like this, you know. It's definitely a lot easier now, and it gives a more even light as well. Because it was bright, I was able to bring the exposure down on the camera, which gives better quality. You know, the lower the exposure, the better quality you'll get. Yeah, less gain and all that. More gain means more brain. Oh, what's my fuel like? I probably should have pulled in there for some fuel. Oh, it's Jost Group is the receiving company. Which doesn't seem to be on here. No, I'm definitely not seeing Jost Group. Right, so we'll type that destination. Oh, I hate this keyboard. Company was Jost Group. There we go. Nice. Right, I think I need to get out of this lane. Yeah. Nope, no, might as well stay in this lane. So I think it's going to cut that one off again. I do hate it when they do that. I wish they had filters. You do just tend to find that in the older areas. They don't have a filter off or a filter on. They just end a lane, which isn't realistic. It's just not how it works, you know. It's like in some places where you got a 2-lane motorway, the motorway suddenly goes down to a single lane because you got a junction. It just wouldn't happen. Unfortunately, though, a lot of these does it stop raining? A lot of these junctions are now pretty much set in stone. I think it's very difficult to change a junction. I wish I could make maps, because I've got so many ideas. I could spend ages just making maps. I'd love to make an Australian trucking map for outback truckers, you know. It is still raining. Damn it, missed another petrol station. What's my fuel actually like? Quarter of a tank. Should be alright. Should be enough to see me home. Just try and drive nice and eco-friendly. Yes, I got back into playing some Transport Fever. It's very cool. I'm playing that in anticipation of the new Voxel Tycoon that's coming out. It's going to be very cool, that game. And it's basically in the guise of Transport Tycoon Deluxe from the 90s, I think that the game's from. With Minecraft style blocks, and you can set up trains and they got full signalling and pathfinding and that sort of thing. But the really good thing about it is when you create an industry or create a depot for an industry with Transport Tycoon and Transport Fever as well, you just basically create a station next to wherever the resources coming from, and you ship it. But in Voxel Tycoon, say you are shipping wood or planks, you have to set up next to a forest, you have to set up a sawmill, and you have to move the wood via conveyor belt to the sawmill and have the planks made, and then you have to conveyor them over to your train depot for collection from your train. So you have to set up these entire production lines, you know. It's going to be very, very cool. Really, really looking forward to that. It's been a long time since a decent game like that came out. Why have we suddenly got that's a nasty, nasty bloody speed change. Why did it suddenly drop down to 50? There was absolutely no need for that. Or was it just a speed trap? Transport Fever is good, but it just missed the mark slightly, you know. The signalling and pathfinding isn't great in Transport Fever. It's like if you have a station with multiple platforms, it doesn't route properly. You can't set up a massive depot. It will always try to go to the first platform. Even if there's a train there, it will go to the first platform. Whereas Transport Tycoon, you could set up like an 8 platforms depot, and the trains would go into whatever station line was free. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now the pathfinding on Transport Tycoon was brilliant, and it looks like they've got the same in Transport Fever as well, so that's really cool. Right, let's pull out again. Oh, car! Come on! That was close. Nearly took 2 cars out then. That wouldn't have been good for my first job with Viva Trucking, would it? Yes, I delivered the goods, but I killed 2 families. Right, so we're nearly there, 27 minutes to go. Alright, just coming up into Birmingham. So it says suddenly dropped down to 30, then it's back up to 97 again. Or 48, then 97. I can't see a thing out of that mirror. I'm really taking a risk every time I turn right. Ah. Coffee. Would be good to have it in gear when I try and pull away. Right, so there is Just Group. Ah, it's bloody raining again. Right, where do we need it? Oh, it's an easy spot to park in. Got to go quite a ways up here to straighten the trailer up. That'll do. Let's curl that trailer round. Lovely. Right, so now we take details from here. Right, so we take 395 driven total. I forgot that it gave you that total. 395. Load damage was 0. Estimated income was 11,702. Total income was 11,702. And I think that's it. Oh, end time was 11:04 a.m. I'm assuming that's real time. It doesn't really say. Anyway, so yeah, we'll submit that. Oh, pickup city field is required. Well, now it's buggered up and not. The submit job field, it's basically saying pickup city field is required, destination company is required, but it's now no longer allowing me to edit the screen at all. Oh, there we go. I'll have to just put in the closest. Was Birmingham. Pickup company was Drecker. It's weird because I'm sure Jost is a vanilla one, but it's not showing up. I'll put it as Euro goodies. Oh, it's lost all the cargo as well. It's not acid, it's cheese. Cheese, is that everything? Right, let's try submitting that. Lovely. Right, okay, so that's done that. So, thanks for joining me for that drive. That'll be the first drive in with Viva Trucking. And yeah, if you like that, please hit the like and subscribe button. It enables notification with the little bell icon to make sure you get informed new videos I put out. And you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at miserable_gamer, and Facebook is miserable gamer, all one word. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game, and let me know what you think of the idea of virtual trucking. Is that something you would be interested in? And actually apply yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.